Hello. Today on Growing Crazy with Jeanette, we're just going to check in on everybody because it's been 10 or 11 days since I've talked to you. So I just thought I would show up and say hello. Hello. Here we go. Hello. Welcome to another episode of Growing Crazy with Jeanette. I'm Jeanette, and I'm crazy. So we haven't been on in a while. It's just been kind of uneventful, and I've got some new growth on the plants, so I thought we would check in because it's been 10 days since I've been on, and we can use a little contact. Right? Right. So here we go. First things first. The snake plant is in its new container with the self-watering bottom, Josephine, and she seems to be a lot happier. She's much greener. She doesn't have any yellow foliage on her, so that's good. She's going to be all better. Maybe she'll grow more. And then Wyatt right here seems to not be doing anything. No new growth on him, even in the center. And I don't know if he's stunted or what. He's alive. And then this is Ariel, one of my air plants, and she is thriving. Look at how green this girl is. She's got new leaves forming and coming out. Crazy looking plant. I love it. Oh yeah, and this one, the peace lily, Esme, needs a little bit of trimming, but she's got some water in there and she's doing well. Then this is Osi, one of my spider plants. This is the biggest one. The others are right here. I have two no longer, well I have three, but one is not hanging anymore. So this is General Casement and Eve. And then over here is where I put Suki, because she is now in a glass, which is kind of neat. See? She's in a glass with some glass petals. So that's pretty. And then this is another water plant, Isla. Gotta add some water to her. And then Kaya looks good. She's got a lot of new green coming out too. A lot of new stuff. Love this plant. And Hadley is growing. The other baby oak. I don't have any new growth right at this second, but it is growing. And then Aja, right here, has new growth up at the top. She's starting to smush into the counter a little, so I'm going to have to trim that off a little. Because here's her windowsill. Not counter, windowsill. Then Odysseus is doing great. He loves it here with all this sun. It's supposed to be indirect sunlight for a staghorn fern, but this will have to do because this is the least direct sunlight I have in this room with a giant skylight. So he gets morning sun. That's at least nice and tame, so it shouldn't hurt. And his brother, Oso, up here, has a lot of new growth coming in over here and here and here. Those are all new. So he's growing to be a strong staghorn fern, just like Odysseus. And Leona is happy. She's doing well too. She seems to have some, I don't know, she doesn't have any new growth yet. But, you know, Hoyas can be slow and stubborn. So I have to water them all today anyway. Then this one is Florence. And she's doing rather well. Look at all the new growth on this bonsai. This is a ficus. So I'm interested because the base will eventually become very wide. Like right now it's just a little thin stick. But it's going to be like that. Or like that. That one's 5 years old. This one's 10 years old. This is Scotty P. And this is Oscar. And then we've got new growth on Una a lot. The scarlet angel wing begonia. She has new growth right here coming out. I think that's a new leaf. And at the bottom, right down here, she has a new stem coming out with a leaf on it. And right up here is more. And more growth right there. So I'm happy about that. And Guinevere is doing wonderfully. She's sprung right back into action. That is a Moses in a cradle plant, and it was given to me. Then we've got the shamrocks. One of them is dead. That's not good. I see a yellow one. Oh well, that happens. I'm sure the rest of the plant is okay. Anyway, the fern up here is doing really well, the asparagus fern. She likes it in the water. Got to add a little water to that today, though. And then I finally had to take this one out of the glass vase that I had on it with the CO2 because he is starting to wilt, and I don't want that. And it had some brown growth on him, so it was new growth, so I cut it off. And we'll see if this guy roots for me. So, say a prayer, because that would be nice. Anyway, it was nice seeing you. Haven't been on TV in a while, or not TV, but I haven't been on YouTube in a while. So I just thought I'd say hello and check in on everybody and see how you're doing. So now that you know how I'm doing, you can come back and see me anytime. Okay, love ya. Bye.